Right now, as these words reach you, there are roughly 8 billion hearts beating on this planet. If you were to stand in the middle of Times Square or Shibuya Crossing and watch the ocean of faces drift by, what would you feel? You see the suits, the students, the tired eyes, the nervous laughter. And if you are brutally honest with yourself, amidst this chaotic sea of humanity, who are you? For most of us, there is a quiet, creeping dread that settles in our stomachs at 3 a.m. The feeling that we are just background noise, that we are the NPCs, the non-playable characters in a world built for someone else. From the moment we enter the school system, we are fed a singular, relentless narrative. You must be special. You must stand out. You must leave a legacy. This pressure to be extraordinary acts like a low-grade fever in our collective consciousness. We don't fear death as much as we fear insignificance. We are terrified of living a life that, in the grand scheme of things, amounts to nothing. A life that leaves no scratch on the surface of history. This is the terror that compels you to scroll through Instagram, comparing your behind-the-scenes reality with everyone else's highlight reel, feeling a hollow sense of failure. But let's pause. Let's zoom out from the anxiety in your head, way out, to the edge of time itself. If you think you are ordinary, you have fundamentally misunderstood the mathematics of existence. Let's look at the numbers. Your existence is a winning streak that has lasted for billions of years. First, your parents had to meet. The precise timing, the exact location, that alone is a rarity. Go back further. Your grandparents, your great-grandparents. If this chain of life had broken even once in the last 10,000 years, you would not be here. Your ancestors had to survive ice ages. They had to dodge plagues. They had to survive wars and famines long enough to pass the torch of life to the next generation. And then, there is the biological lottery. One sperm out of millions. Scientists have calculated the probability of you existing as the specific individual you are today. It's about 1 in 400 trillion. To put that in perspective, that's like rolling 1,000,000 dice at once and having every single one of them land on 6. If you are sitting here, breathing, conscious enough to think the thought, "I am ordinary," you are already the most statistically improbable miracle in the known universe. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a dying star billions of years ago. You are made of stardust. You are the universe's history, written in bone and blood. How dare we call such a miracle ordinary? So, if we are born as miracles, why are we so desperate for society's version of specialness? It's because we have confused being special with being worthy of love. We operate under the delusion that if we are successful enough, famous enough, or talented enough, we will finally earn our place in the world. We will finally be safe from the void. But this is a trap. Think about the moments in your life that actually felt real, the moments that made you feel connected, warm, or even brought you to tears. Were those moments caused by your status, by your uniqueness? No. When you cry over a broken heart, you are not special. Billions have felt that exact same ache. When you watch a sunset and feel a sense of awe, you are not special. Humans have been writing poetry about the light for millennia. When you laugh at a joke with a friend, that joy is not unique. And that is exactly the point. It is precisely because these experiences are not special, because they are ordinary and universal, that you are connected to the human race. If you were truly, absolutely unique, so special that no one could understand your thoughts or feel your pain, that would not be a triumph. That would be absolute isolation. Ordinariness is just another word for resonance. To accept your ordinariness is to accept your membership in the human family. Your pain is understood. Your joy is shared. That isn't scary, it is a profound comfort. Perhaps we didn't come to this world to be the main character. It's a hard pill to swallow given the movies we watch. But try a different frame. What if the universe didn't create you to perform, but to witness? Imagine the universe as a dark, silent theater, without life, without consciousness, the majestic nebulas, the crashing waves, the blooming flowers. They mean nothing, because there is no one to see them. You are the eyes of the universe. You are the mechanism through which the cosmos experiences itself. When you sit on the train in the morning and see the light hit a stranger's tired face, when you taste cold water on a hot day, when you feel the texture of a page in a book, in these moments, you don't need to be a billionaire. You don't need to be an influencer. You just need to be a conscious entity. By simply being, by simply paying attention, you are fulfilling your purpose. We need to put down the heavy burden of needing to prove our existence. This doesn't mean you shouldn't strive, or create, or work hard. It just means you can lower the sword of Damocles that hangs over your head, the one that says success or failure. You can pursue a dream not because it makes you superior, but because the act of doing it brings you joy. You can love someone not because they validate your worth, but because love is its own reward. There is a quiet heroism in accepting an ordinary life. The truth is, most of us will be forgotten by history. Our names will be washed away like writing in the sand. But that's okay. It really is. Because like a wildflower blooming deep in a forest where no one ever walks, even if it has no name, even if no one sees it, in the moment it blooms, it feels the sun. It drinks the rain. It lives. You are that flower. You don't need to be special. You just need to be. And that is enough. If these words and images meant something to you, like and subscribe, and let's keep walking through these small, beautiful moments of being human together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.